The one who disappears when your life is going through a bad patch and then suddenly reappears when life is good. How about that, friend? I mean, I hear it, but like, do you really think it's gonna work? Like, I'm just being real with you. You're low-key jealous, Linda. You're low-key jealous. And okay, Linda, we've clocked you. Linda. They're there to study your life. They're monitoring. Do I not say it all the time? They are monitoration spirits. Yes. They need to be able to be accountable. They need to be able to say sorry when they have wronged you. They cannot celebrate your wins without making it about themselves. Why? Yo, Batung Regina George. No one who cares is going to laugh. Because tell me where the joke is. How about that? Why? Why? Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. It is me, it is I, it is Katleho. Thank you so much as always for being here. Thank you for choosing me over and over again. Today we are back with another we're back with another Unpopular Opinions. I'm really excited to do this one because we talk about friendships a lot on this channel. Whether I've done videos about friendships, whether I have communicated about a certain friendship situation, or been in videos with my friends and things like that. So I really know my way through female friendships, okay? I know what to look out for. I know what is a good sign and what is a bad sign and what to look out for and what to relax a little on. And I think it is so important for us to get into the red flags. Right. The red flags when it comes to female friendships, because sometimes it's hard to see them. Sometimes they're very subtle. You know, sometimes they peek in here and there. Sometimes you see a little bit of the action and then you don't, and then she's fine, you know. But these are the things that you can pick up that should make you question that female friendship. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? As always, thank you so much for choosing me over and over again. If you are ready for this version of Unpopular Opinions, red flags in female friendships, then let's get started. Some friends don't want advice. They want company when they make bad decisions. Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Some friends are not really bothered about getting your advice about tebo, about sposes, or about their job, about their family. They just want to keep you around so that you can be present when making bad decisions. Whether it's about your relationship, you know, maybe they just want you around because they understand how flexible you are when they tell you that they're dating Sbusiso, but now they're having a little friendly connection with Tabo. But then they're having another friendly connection with Tebu. You understand what I'm saying? They don't necessarily want your advice. They just want you around. They want company for when they make their bad decisions. They don't want to feel alone when they're making their bad decisions. Do you hear my chat? They don't want to feel alone. So be careful about that. If your friend only contacts you when they're telling you about this another side piece, side salad that they have outside of Sboseso, be very careful. That's the only time they talk to you about the side salad, about whatever bad decisions that they've made or bad things that they have done when it comes to family members or at work or whatever. And that's when they want you, your input. Babe, not a friend. That's a red flag. Okay, Linda, we've clocked you. Rawubona, Linda. Skatleho karona. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. All right. The friend who's always saying, listen, I'm just being real.
Do you know what I've did for this country? Do you fucking know what I did for this country? For a country.
I'm just being real with you. Like, I honestly feel like you need to hear this. I'm just being real with you. It's also code for I'm low-key jealous. All right. They always have something to say that is not in accordance with what you are doing, or not in agreement with what you are doing, or not in support of what you are doing. So they say, I'm just being real with you. I really want you to see it in this way, because like, I'm just being real with you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, yeah, it's a good idea. No, I'm just being real with you. But find that they're saying, I'm just being real with you most of the time. That's also code for low-key jealous. All right? So you are here starting your little passion project. Right? You are here starting your little passion project. And you're somebody who likes to do passion projects. You like to move from this thing to another thing to another thing. But every single time you reach out to them for their advice, you reach out to them for their input, their opinion, their whatever. I mean, I hear it, but like, do you really think it's gonna work? Like, I'm just being real with you. Like, I feel like if you look at the economy right now, if you look at the social settings right now, I don't know if that's viable. I mean, is it feasible? Look, friend, I'm not fighting with you. I'm just being real with you. You ain't being real. Most of the time you are revealing your low-key jealousy. You don't like the fact that your friend comes up with these fantastic ideas that you can't come up with, right? And you are bothered by that. And so because of that, I'm just being real with you. You're low-key jealous, Linda. You're low-key jealous. And but you're not a friend. I'm just saying. Some women befriend you to study your life, not necessarily to share theirs. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? And this one comes from Ntate Ari. Yeah, Ntate Ari, he didn't put it this way. Like, I had to put it in proper English, because Ntate Ari was beating around the bush about this thing. But some women befriend you to study your life, not necessarily to share theirs. Tell me about, I'm sure most of you, especially Cynthia, I think you have this story in your pocket. A friend who has always been in your life, who was in your life for a large period of time, but you barely knew anything about them.
I was excited. I was like, oh, this is entertaining, because I love me some drama all the time. So definitely I was tuned in.
But they knew everything about you. They want to know how you do this at work. How are you making the money that you're making? Or where do you live? What does your house look like on the inside? What's your family dynamic? They always want to go to your family functions. They always want to be your plus one at every single event, as if you don't have other friends. They always just want to be present, but do not share parts of their life that you share with them. They're there to study your life. They are monitoring. Do I not say it all the time? They are monitoration spirits. Yes.
Said what I said.
Okay. They're monitoring your life. They're not bothered about, they're there to study it so that maybe they can even replace you in your own entire life. They can replace you by taking your boyfriend or your girlfriend. They can replace you by being closer to your other friends than they are to you. They can replace you, lots of other things. I need to answer this, sorry. How about the chill friend who never apologizes? She never apologizes. No matter what she does, no matter what you call her out on, no matter all of the things that you discuss with her. Maybe you want to have a serious conversation with her to say, look, this is how you made me feel. When you said this, this is how you made me feel. They will literally say everything under the sun. Then just say, I'm sorry.
Absolutely nonsensical.
She isn't just a chill friend. She doesn't just struggle to say, I'm sorry. She's emotionally avoidant. Okay? Okay? Because there are people who are avoidant but know how to apologize when they are wrong. But if this person never finds it in them to actually apologize, this is when you have the problem. This is when you have a major problem, and this is something that you should look out for. Okay? We know that this is something that you do. So at the end of the day, we're going to call you out for all it is that you do because you know that is wrong, my sister. So no, she's not just a chill friend. She never apologizes. She never takes accountability. She is emotionally avoidant. That is a problem. With any kind of interpersonal relationship, whether it is with a partner, whether it's with a family member, whether it's with a friend, whether it's with whoever, somebody that you're interconnected with, they need to be able to be accountable. They need to be able to say sorry when they have wronged you. And if they can't, they are emotionally avoidant. And that's a bigger problem, all on its own. If she is different around certain people that are around you, both of you guys, right? More especially people that are around you. If she is different with them than how she behaves with you, she is masking. She is not a legitimate friend. She only wants you to be the person that she cares about, she gives damn about. But you are seeing the mask. You are not seeing a friend. And the mask that you are seeing is the mask that she shows with you. With you. Because why doesn't she want to be cool with all the other people that are around you? Yeah, she doesn't have to be friends with them, but the least she can do is be cool around them. But every single time she's got an attitude, she's pulling her face, she doesn't want to be around those people.
She just appears to be just a little bit ghetto to me. A little bit ghetto, a little bit hood.
She would rather arrange dates and meetings and all of that with just you and not the other people that are around you. That is a problem. She's masking. She's not necessarily being your friend. And the masking is the one that shows up to you. To you, babe. I'm the one who disappears when your life is going through a bad patch and then suddenly reappears when life is good. How about that, friend? Let's talk about that particular friend who every time you go through a loss in your family, you go through an emotional loss, whether it is with a relationship or something like that, or maybe you go through a difficult time with a partner, you go through a difficult time with your finances, right? So now your whole way of living has changed, right? You're not going out anymore, you're not eating out all the time or taking her on trips and this and concerts and things like this, right? You're not doing that anymore because your financial situation has changed. And then she disappears, babe.
I am disgusted.
She disappears. But the moment, because she's tracking what you're doing on social media, the moment things start to look up for you, she's back. She's back like she never left. Red flag. Mpomi, reobona. Mpomi, don't come at us little hey, no, sometimes I'm also going through my things. Why are you always going through your things when things are bad for me? So you disappear. So also for you at that time you're going through bad things, so you disappear. No. That's pretty much the biggest red flag. The moment that they don't show up in your times of need, but when your life is going really, really well and things are going really, really good, ta-da, bam, they show up. Why don't you just stay there where you're coming from? This is not going to be a friendship of convenience where it's now convenient for you. This is not going to be a friendship of convenience. Forget that. Listen, when she laughs at the things, and Tate Ade said, and this hit me. This hit me. When she laughs at the things that hurt you, she's telling you who she is. All right. If you tell her a very sad story about what your brother said to you the other day and how it made you feel, and she scoffs, or maybe she laughs and she's like, but your brother's so mean though, but like obviously it's not true, friend, but your brother though. Laughing? If I'm not laughing, what are you laughing?
Is your wig squeezing your brain too tight, heifer?
Why are you laughing? If I'm crying about it, Linda, Masabata, if I am crying about it, why are you laughing? She's telling you who she is. Nobody who cares about you is going to laugh at a very difficult time of yours. or about something that is making you sad, or about somebody who treats you negatively. No one who cares is going to laugh. Because tell me where the joke is. How about that?
I don't care a damn, no matter what. I don't care a damn, no matter what.
Deborah, tell me where the joke is, because I don't get it. Tsapiso, where is the joke? I don't get why you think that this is funny. If I'm not laughing, why are you laughing? When she when she flirts with the men she knows you like, maybe even going as far as your partner. Bakona, Cynthia, you're up, babe. When she flirts with the men that you like, even going as far as flirting with your partner. Some of them are so terrible, they flirt with your dad, dog. They flirt with your dad. When she goes and she flirts with men you like, your partner, your father, your uncle, your all of that, and she just says, but friend, like I'm flirty. It's just harmless fun. It isn't.
Oh, you sound like you slow.
It isn't. It's disrespectful. Harmless fun? People or men that are in my life are completely off limits to you. Completely off limits. Even to your flirting. That is majorly disrespectful. Now all of a sudden she comes back at you and she's like, no, Sbusiso being your boyfriend, and I tell you all the time, whatever. She comes and she tells you that Sbusiso called her and Sbusiso was telling her this, or she saw Sbusiso at a concert and they had a bit of a laugh and they talked and chat. Why? Why? Where do you enter husbusiso wena? It's my chat. That is the problem. That is the problem, my dear. Yes. The friend who cannot this one might piss some people off, but it's fine. The friend who cannot celebrate your wins without centering herself and making it about herself has a problem. Do you understand what I'm saying? The friend who cannot celebrate your wins without saying that, oh, you remember, it actually reminds me around the time that I got my promotion at work. You remember, friend, I got my promotion and then immediately after that I bought a BMW. What do you mean? What do you mean? Today is my day. Sbongile. Today is my day. Why are you taking it and making it about you? And find a lot of the time they do this, especially in front of other people as well. Yes, not only will they do it in front of you, but they will do it in front of other people as well. They will do that. They cannot celebrate your wins without making it about themselves. Why? Yo, Batung Regina George. Why are you doing that? Regina George, wena. Basically, whether you are the Beyonce of the squad, now we need to listen to you on a day, on my graduation day. Or when I am celebrating something major or a milestone in my life, no, I need to hear about how when you went through this, when you did this. Why? It's my day today. It's my day today. How about the one, Tabiso, this one's for you. How about the one who always makes herself a victim instead of taking accountability? Always a victim. No, I know that I said that. I know that I said that, but you know that things have been going really shitty at work and I've been having a really tough time at work. And also my parents' dog just died. And also my uncle who was living in the Philippines was telling me that he's going through a really tough time with his side chick. And I've just been so overwhelmed.
God have mercy upon us.
What a wow. All because she doesn't want to take accountability for the role that she played in this whole entire mess. Now you tell me, how does that work out? How do we reach a place where you are constantly going to be the victim? No, but Katleho, I understand that you're saying this, but also at the same time, how about you? How about you? You are always doing this. You are always saying this. Excuse me. If that's how you feel, raise it on a different day. Why are you raising it today? Why are you raising it today? Raise it on a different day. Today is my day. I'm the one who's calling you out on your behavior. Now you want to spin it, twist it, make it seem like snap, crackle, and pop, like today it's my day. Today it's my day. To make you look like the lost and confused puppy. You're not a puppy. You're not a puppy. You're a savage. And we can see that you're trying to play victim in a position where you shouldn't be. I'm just saying. If she tells you everybody else's secrets, you're next. Duh. If she tells you everybody else's secrets, you, my darling, are next. Your secrets will be spewed all over town. You will be the one appearing in the blogs, in the whatever. You will be the one that people are talking about and laughing about at the watering hole nearby where you guys live. If she is willing to spread other people's private affairs to you, yours are next. If she didn't already start with them. Focus, Chief. That I said that one is the one that I must make very clear. Focus, Chief. Or else you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem. Your secrets. You remember that thing that you were doing, Lynn Tatuako next door? You remember that thing that you were doing with Tatuako next door, and then you decided to go and tell Mbali about it? Just know your business. One day, it's going to be out on the streets. Because Mbali is always telling you about other people's business. You really don't think your business will be out on the streets? Get out of here. No, I'm saying, nah, get out of here. That's not, it's not how it works. That's not how it works. Think about this one. Think about this one. The one who always says the loudest, I'm such a good friend. Lying. To anybody who's willing to listen, including yourself, they always say, aren't I such a good friend for you, Marachom? Aren't I such a good friend to you? Like I'm a really good friend. Or in front of other people, if you're in a social setting. All they ever want to say is that Katleho knows how good of a friend I am. I get it, Katleho, like I'm a good friend to you. A good friend doesn't need to say that thing out loud. You know how they make you feel. Therefore, you know that they're a good friend. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? You know how they make you feel. Therefore, you know that they're a good friend. They don't need to say it over and over again. They don't need to say it 1,000,000 times over and over. They don't. You just know. And you don't need that to prove to anyone. But if they're out here all the time saying, I'm such a good friend, she knows I'm such a good friend, I'm such a good friend, I'm such a good friend, to who? And if you are such a good friend, why do you need to say it? If you are such a good partner, why do you need to say it? Your partner will feel it. Your friend will feel it. That's just basically how it works. You shouldn't need to dim your light to make your friend comfortable.
I don't care a damn, no matter what. I don't care a damn, no matter what.
You and your friend can be in very different places and positions in life. Very different places. You might be doing really crappily, right? And she's doing really well, or vice versa, right? She's married, you're not, right? She's got kids, you don't. You could be at very different paths and journeys of your life. You get what I'm saying? But you shouldn't ever have to feel like you need to dim your accomplishments, your light, the things that you have achieved in your life just to keep her around or just to make sure that you don't offend her in any way. Absolutely not. That is a red flag.
Do you know what I've did for this country? Do you fucking know what I did for this country? Like, he's in for a country.
If you feel like you don't want to share with her some of the good things that have happened in your life recently because you're afraid of how it's going to make her feel or how she's going to react, you shouldn't need to dim your light. Masabata. No. Veronica, you don't need to dim your light. That's all I'm saying. You don't need to dim your light. She doesn't have to talk badly about you to betray you. Her silence is all the defense you need. Do you understand what I'm saying? She doesn't have to talk badly about you to betray you. Her silence is all the defense that you need. More than anything, the green flag is the one who actually stands up and defends you in your absence. Hear my chat. All right. I'm going to end it off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this version of Unpopular Opinions. If you did, please like, subscribe, watch all the ads. Thank you so much, as always, for choosing me over and over again. Play it again. Like the video. Please like the video so that we can get them up there, and then I can also swirl around in the algorithm of the YouTube streets. Until the next one, I'll see you very, very soon. Until then, sayonara. Be a good friend. All right.